Greetings, Disney and Kingdom Hearts fans alike. Last video, we discussed the possible development timeline and release schedule for Kingdom Hearts 4. This idea was sparked when I was rewatching a whole near hour of Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers. You, really wanted to sell your game, huh, Square? As I was reliving the magic, I realized something extremely important. Disney loves branching out their IP and making money. Look, I said important, that doesn't mean it can't be obvious, okay? With Disney wanting to market their IP, most, if not all Kingdom Hearts games reveal what Disney Worlds will be in the games before it releases. I go into much more detail about this in my timeline video, so be sure to check that one out after this because today we will be filling in the next piece of the puzzle. We speculated the dates and events that Kingdom Hearts 4 news and trailers will be released, but as promised in today's video, we will be speculating exactly what Disney Worlds we will see in Kingdom Hearts 4. Now, it's good to temper our expectations. Kingdom Hearts 3 taught us that much. For these predictions, there is little to no evidence that these worlds are actually coming to Kingdom Hearts 4, just logical assumptions based off of trends and past patterns within Disney and the Kingdom Hearts franchises. However, massive I told you so points to me if I miraculously get all these predictions correct. So what Disney Worlds are most likely coming to Kingdom Hearts 4? Let's start with the more obvious ones. 2 years ago, April 2022, Square released the first teaser trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4, and it was equally as awesome as it was confusing. The trailer was visually stunning, and the art design took a drastic hyper-realistic tone, which shocked both fans and bystanders to the KH community. The Kingdom Hearts 4 teaser did everything a teaser trailer should do. Intrigue the viewer, have them ask questions, vaguely set the tone, showcase upgraded visuals and graphics, new gameplay, familiar elements and characters, new characters, and giving breadcrumbs for fans to follow. For this video, we are going to focus on two specific moments in the teaser trailer for our first two Disney World predictions. Just like you should focus on liking the video and subscribing if you haven't already. Let's address the most obvious, which is actually at the end of the teaser trailer. Before we see Magic in the Making and right after the logo drop, we see Donald Duck and Goofy Dog? Does Goofy have a last name? Huh. Maybe a video for another time. Donald and Goofy are walking through a dark room with only Donald's staff illuminating a path forward. The two discuss finding someone, but no name is given. They then said maybe he can help us. They're being vague on purpose. Remember, intrigue is a huge part of a teaser trailer to get people buzzing and theorizing prior to a game's release. As Donald and Goofy wander in the darkness, we see a blue flame ignite. Now, a blue flame is very specific for Kingdom Hearts. We then hear Hades, god of the underworld, speak to Donald and Goofy, and they get frozen in their tracks. This tells us a lot about the scene we just watched. Donald and Goofy are in the underworld, and because of this, I think they are trying to find Sora. At the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, Sora sacrifices himself to save Kairi, making him fade away into another dimension, Quadratum, which we learn from some of the intro dialogue in the same teaser trailer, but also at the ending cutscenes for Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. Essentially, Sora is dead, or at least his friends probably think he is. It would only make sense then that Donald and Goofy would search the land of living souls, the underworld, for Sora. They have been there before, and what better way to solve a mystery of a missing friend than logically retracing your steps? Maybe he knows. The next line, another he is dropped, but I don't think the he is Hades. If it were to be Hades, then why were Donald and Goofy surprised and scared when he first appeared behind them? I won't linger on this too much until another video, but the underworld is definitely coming to Kingdom Hearts 4. We literally climbed into the heavens of Olympus in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now it's time to plummet deep below into the realm of the afterlife to try and find our missing beloved friend. The next and last concrete evidence for a world in Kingdom Hearts 4 comes earlier in the teaser trailer. We see a lush green forest with a close-up to an unearthly looking flower. Astute viewers noticed a metallic shape in the corner of the frame. They then took that shape and paired it with the foot of an AT-ST from a popular IP now owned by Disney known as Star Wars. That's right, we are finally getting the dream to wield a lightsaber keyblade on the edge of a galaxy. For those doubting even this, screenshots have compared the waterfall showcased in this location with the Star Wars Battlefront map of Endor, and yeah, they were eerily similar. With the hyper-realistic look, it only makes sense for Disney to claim this iconic property within the Kingdom Hearts franchise, bringing in new players in the process. I'm glad it looks like Nomura chose the main trilogy Star Wars to start things off. Lately, Disney has been destroying their Star Wars brand with lackluster Disney Plus shows, overpromising movies that never release, and that abysmal last trilogy. So there you have it, 2 basically confirmed Kingdom Hearts 4 worlds. But how many more Disney worlds will there be? I am on the team of temper your expectations, so I'm going to be very conservative on the number of Disney worlds that I think we'll see in the next installment. Do I want to see more? Sure, but remember, as these worlds get bigger and bigger, so does the development time. I'm going to stick with 8 Disney worlds for Kingdom Hearts 4, but it could always be more or less. The next 2 worlds are not confirmed, but I think are strong contenders. They are not necessarily new, so I decided to get them out of the way next. The reason these worlds are returning are due to sheer popularity, recognition, and cultural significance. I could be wrong about the world location, but we can definitely look forward to seeing these characters again in Kingdom Hearts 4. The 2 returning Disney property worlds are Frozen and Toy Story. I do not know if we will be returning to Arendelle, but I think it would be more valuable to enter the Enchanted Forest with the Frozen crew and follow the narrative beats of Frozen 2. For Toy Story, Al's Toy Barn makes sense, but since we already went to Galaxy Toys in Kingdom Hearts 3, I think Sunnyside Daycare from Toy Story 3 would be an amazing world to explore. Again, I do not know these are specific world locations that we are going to get, but I guarantee Frozen and Toy Story are returning. The next world is an interesting one, a popular Pixar IP that won over many fans. It is interesting because its themes match Kingdom Hearts 4, but also it clashes with similar themes from another world already on this list. That world is the vibrant afterlife of the Land of the Dead from Coco. I would literally cry if this world got in. I adore this movie, its characters, and its themes so much. However, if the underworld is in Kingdom Hearts 4, then the Land of the Dead may be a little bit too redundant. I give the chance of the Coco world a 50%, but I had to put it in this list. It's just too important of a Disney Pixar movie. Next, we're going from one tropical paradise to another. I think instead of the return of a pirate's world, we'll be getting the high seas of Motunui, the island from one of Disney's biggest successes in the last decade, Moana. Moana has to be in Kingdom Hearts 4. It is a surefire guarantee. From the location to the characters to the marketing perspective, Square and Disney would be fools not to include this property. I cannot wait to sail the ocean with Moana and to stop at different times to fight Heartless along the way. It will definitely be a magical experience. In Kingdom Hearts 3, we saw Sora transform into a monster. In Kingdom Hearts 4, it's time for Sora to once again turn into an animal. But will Sora be prey or a predator? That's right, my number 7 Disney World pick is for the other big Disney box office hit in the last decade, Zootopia. Not even story, but world design perspective, how could you not do this vast world on the Unreal Engine? Imagine a heartless mystery with Judy Hobbs as Sora and the gang travel to different districts, each with different elements and mechanics to move about that portion of the city. Zootopia could quite possibly be a game within a game if they pull it off correctly. I think Zootopia is coming to Kingdom Hearts 4, and it'll be the biggest world we have seen yet in the franchise. Before I reveal the final pick, I want to cover some honorable mentions. I kept going back and forth with these possible Disney worlds, but decided to pass on them due to different variables. Encanto is a fairly newer property, and as I stated in my Kingdom Hearts 4 development timeline video, Kingdom Hearts 4 was well into development before this movie even came out. Sure, they could have been in development at the same time, but Disney was not sure how well Encanto would have performed back then. Inside Out would be amazing. I even listed it on my older Disney World speculation video. With Inside Out 2 announced to release very soon, it would only make sense to include this fun and creative IP. Exploring the islands of personality would be so fun, but there is something odd about sort of being inside any other human's head that is just stopping me from imagining a Kingdom Hearts adaptation to this world. What do you guys think? Love to hear your comments below. Last of the honorable mentions is an Incredibles world. In Kingdom Hearts 3, we were introduced to the Big Hero 6 team. Naturally, it would make sense to move over to the most iconic family of superheroes, the Incredibles. but I think the 8th world just beats out The Incredibles. Happy to be wrong though. And the final Disney world that I think will be in Kingdom Hearts 4 is Avengers Campus. Although not a locked-in world location, I think we will see some Marvel characters introduced in Kingdom Hearts 4. I do not think these will be the MCU versions of the characters, but we will most likely see fan favorites, Iron Man and Captain America, along with other fun Marvel heroes. The extent of the story is too wide to speculate, but I have a big hunch Disney and Square want to bring in as many popular IPs as possible, aside from Disney and Pixar, to bring in new fan bases. Personally, I would rather see Incredibles over Avengers, but this list is not what I want to see in Kingdom Hearts 4, it is what is logically most likely. And that wraps up the possible Disney worlds for Kingdom Hearts 4. Once again, it is important to temper our expectations and to be patient for when Square inevitably reveals every world coming to Kingdom Hearts 4. I could most definitely be right about some just as well as being super wrong. Only time will tell, and I hope in a few, some of you will come back and let me know if I was right or wrong. What do you think of my list? What Disney worlds do you want to see either return or enter into the Kingdom Hearts franchise? Be sure if you haven't already to check out that timeline video I talked about for Kingdom Hearts 4, and also check out some other videos I have here on the channel. As always, I'm OCDsaster, and I hope you continue to let your hearts be your guiding key. See ya!
We're leaving!